It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You know, you got the news, perhaps last year or this year, that you have to repeat a certain module. You have to maybe even just repeat the whole year in order to progress, in order to get your degree, whatever is the case. But bottom line is you're repeating. That is your reality. You're repeating. But how do you go about it now? You feel so demoralized. You feel like you've gone backwards. You feel like, you've disappointed yourself, a lot of other people as well. A lot of negative things are going in your head. And now you're faced with this prospect of having to repeat. How do you go about it? What do you even do in this situation? How do you make the most of it? How do you get through it? That's what I'm going to chat on today. So first up, this is so important, and I'm going to start with this because I want you guys to internalize this one first, is don't feel like you're going backwards. Just because you're repeating a year doesn't necessarily make you a failure. You're not a failure as a person. You're not going backwards in your journey, and you're not making progress. Because a lot of us, when we get the news that we're repeating, it's bad. It's a bad thing, because I think coming up in high school, we all had this view that we all have to progress at the same time. You have to progress 1 year to the next year to the next year, all in line, all back to back. That was what was sort of required from us in high school. But I think now in varsity, things are very different, and we need to realize this, in that progression isn't necessarily going year to year, being successful year to year, and passing first time through year to year. Yes, this is obviously, if you can do this, fantastic, great, it's what's required, but our journeys are not all the same. And I've spoken a lot about journeys not being the same, and I'll continue to speak about it until the very end. But our journeys, guys, are not the same. And you repeating doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't mean you're going backwards. It's progress. It's just your progress looks a bit different. And that's okay. You need to spend a bit more time in the module that you did, or in the year that you were in, or even in the modules that you were doing. And that's fine. That's okay. That is normal, guys. That is accepted, and it's needed, if anything, because leading up to my second point, you need to see this as an opportunity for yourself. You need to see this as a fantastic opportunity for you to improve your marks, yes, but more importantly, improve your chances at passing and succeeding in the qualification. Because there's a reason why those mark requirements are there in the first place. Because it basically guarantees, or well, not guarantees, but gives you a better chance when you meet those requirements at passing the next year, and at getting your degree and being proficient at the work that you do with the degree that you have from the institution that you're studying from. So this is an excellent opportunity, you repeating, of course, for you to sort of build yourself a strong foundation that you can sort of build up from, and internalize various lessons from the journey that will better equip you in the latter years of study and in your future, so that you don't make the same mistakes again, you don't fail again, and you successfully complete your qualification. So just alter that mindset a bit. Change how you view sort of repeating a year. It's not you going backwards, it's you making progress. And it's an excellent opportunity to build that foundation for you to succeed in your degree, in your qualification. And very important as well, it's very easy for us to, just say, guys, I'm literally doing the same thing that I did last year. So it doesn't make sense for me to put in effort, to try hard, because it's the same work. I already know the work, obviously, because I already did it. But that's not true. That's not true, because if obviously you knew the work, then you would have passed the first time. And that is a hard truth, but it is a truth. If you were so perfect in this module. If you knew everything, then you would have obviously passed. And you didn't, and there's a reason why as well that you didn't. So first up, you need to sort of come in with a fresh mindset. Come in with a fresh mind and come in as if you're learning it for the first time again. Because there's things you missed. There's fundamental knowledge that you don't have. Perhaps there's principles you don't understand, or there's study techniques that you lack greatly. And that's okay, guys. This is your opportunity to now just start afresh. It's a fresh beginning, and learn, be a sort of a beginner again. Don't look at yourself as an expert and you're better than everyone else and you know everything. No, because once you have this mindset, it's a fixed mindset, you're closing yourself off to new knowledge, you will fail again. And I've seen people failing the same thing over and over again 3 times. That happens. It's a reality. It's a thing. Because if you're going to do the same thing that you did when you failed, if you're going to do it again this year, you're going to fail again this year. It's that simple. It's not going to be easy just because you're doing it again. It doesn't get easy as well just because you're doing it again. You still have to put in the work. If anything, you have to put in more work. You have to put in more work because you know there's certain places you struggle. You have to put in more work and now this branches off to my next point here. Put in work to understand where you went wrong last time around. This is a pivotal step, because if you do not understand where you went wrong, the things you didn't do well, why you're in the situation you are in, if you don't understand that, you're not going to succeed. It's literally as simple as that. If you don't know why you didn't pass the first time, you will not pass the second time, you will not pass the third time. Start there. Just start there, guys. Sort of review your last year or your last semester, your last quarter, whatever, and understand where you went wrong, why you went wrong, and what you need to do this year. And guys, write it down. Nothing stops you from writing it down. Make it solid so that you have a definite plan and understand that this is what I need to do, this is how I need to do it, and this is how I will be successful this year. So you need to be serious. You need to take this seriously, assess where you went wrong, take that time. It may take a bit of time, it may take a bit long, that's okay, but this is an important step that you need to take on your journey in sort of improving your marks, improving your results, and of course, passing it this year, and eventually obviously just getting your degree, getting your qualification, your diploma, whatever you're gonna get after this. So please guys, take the time to sort of review, go back. And I think last thing here, and once again very important, is, and I touched on it at the beginning actually, but understand that everyone's journey is not the same. I've spoken about this a lot, I know, but I'll touch on it again here. Everyone's journey is not the same. Everyone's journey is not the same, and because perhaps you haven't been successful this time around doesn't make you, worth less than the other person or the other people who have passed it first time and, are passing everything. It doesn't mean that you're a lesser of a person. It doesn't mean that you're lesser of a student. It doesn't mean that you have less chance at succeeding in this degree. It simply means that you need to sort of redo this year so that you can build a strong foundation, that you can continue and succeed on your journey. And the key word and emphasis here is your journey, your journey, your journey. That's how you have to look at it. Focus on yourself, focus on your journey. You have your own aspirations, you have your own ambitions, you have your own targets and your own things that you want to get done and you want to achieve for yourself. And that's your focus. That's where your attention should be, because that's what is the most important. So guys, please just focus on yourself, focus on your journey, and focus on meeting your goals, your objectives, your ambitions, and getting to that place that you really want to get to in this life. And last one, I think, for the video, of course, very important. All the planning in the world and the correct mindset will not help you if you don't execute. execute. So important, guys. How you execute in the year will determine everything. So yes, build that right mindset. Do all the planning, have all the understanding. Use the various principles that I teach on this channel and across all my platforms. But very, very important, you need to execute, guys. You need to just, yes, head down, let's work. Hard work is important. You cannot underestimate the importance of hard work. You need to work hard. You need to be consistent. You need to show up. You need to execute. That's what it's all about. That's what the game's all about, and that's what's going to bring you the success that you desire. So take everything I've said, put it all together and apply it for yourself, as soon as possible. Literally today, guys. I want you guys to do this today for yourselves, to show yourself that you're serious. Get yourself on this positive journey and start this year strong. That's what it's about, guys. And every single video that you guys watch from me or from any other platform, I want you guys to apply same time, to show yourself once again that you are serious about sort of this journey that you're on in self-development, in improving yourself and getting your academic results that you deeply want and deeply require. Do it now, guys. Apply and execute. So important, guys. I think I'm someone who, if there's something that I want to do, I'll do it now. Because I know if I don't do it now, I won't get to it. And almost all the time where I postpone something, I end up not doing it, or I do it a lot later. So guys, get it done as soon as possible. And yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope this one has just invigorated sort of a bit more energy, a bit more motivation, and is, sort of gearing you up to start positively this semester. And, just attack these modules and face those demons that perhaps got a bit on top of you last year, and be successful this year. That is the focus. That's what I'm here for and what I'm here to help you do, and that's what we will do this year. It's been me, Sifiso Mkhize, with another episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Leave a like as always if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get everything done. Comment down below if this helped you out. And until the next one, let's continue on our journey to create a better world.